welcome back to Ion Radio. I'm John.
And I'm Ken.
And today we have another Season 6 episode that we've taken our fleets, or admirals that we had from Season 3 and 4, flip-flopped them, and made new matchups. So who are you bringing today? So today
I am bringing Tuuk, and I've got kind of a fun list. I think parts of this have been seen elsewhere, but it's really all about rating and re-rolling my red dice, which we all know how much I love my red dice. So I'm curious to see how it works.
I decided I just wanted some big ships on the table and went with as many big ships as I could.
Yeah, they're not only big, but they're all the painted white, it's stark Imperial white. Clearly, they're ISB Star Destroyers, right?
They are.
So I'm looking forward to facing up against it and picking some bad objective choices, I'm guessing. All right, quick point of note. Stay tuned to the end of the episode. We're going to be asking a question where if you comment on it, you might be able to participate in our contest.
Okay, big shout out to all of our Patreon members. Thank you very much for your support. If you're interested in finding more out about that, there's a link down below.
All right, let's get to these two really cool, neat, nifty fleets, and then right to the action. Coming in at 398 points is Tuuk's fleet. Tuuk is on a Rikison class light destroyer with Watt Tambour, veteran gunners, hardened bulkheads, rapid reload, linked turbo laser towers, and Patriot Fist. I have 3 identically equipped hard cell class battle refits. All of them have B-2 rocket troopers, reinforced blast doors, and linked turbo laser towers. And finally, I have a Gazanti-class Sea Rock cruiser flotilla with heavy ion emplacements.
Admiral Motti comes in at 399 points. He is sitting on an Imperial Star Destroyer Simoon 1 refit with local fire control, flak guns, XI-7 turbo lasers, DBY-2 827 heavy turbo lasers, and 2 pass tokens. My next ship is a Venator 2 class Star Destroyer with Ordnance Experts, expanded launchers, external racks, and XI-7s. My final ship is an Interdictor Suppressor refit with Minister Tua, who allows me to bring along then reactive gunnery. I have Grav Shift Reroute and Targeting Scramblers. I have flak guns, SW-7 ion cannons, Projection Experts, and the Interdictor title.
I have a 1-point bid ahead of John, so I get to choose. I'm going first. John gave me the following 3 horrible choices: Advanced Gunnery, Contested Outpost, and Solar Corona. Personally, I'm taking Advanced Gunnery. Why? I want to roll dice. Let's just see how this works. The smart idea would be Solar Corona. Let's go through the episode and see how right I was.
Thank you for watching Ion Radio. If you enjoyed this content, hit the like button. If you'd like to see more, subscribe and click the bell to be notified when we release new videos. Come join the conversation with our community on Discord and check out all of our social media links linked down below in the description. If you would like to use arrange rulers and token holders like we use in our videos, make sure to check out Admiral Tater's ship shop for all your acrylic needs.
So here we go with setup. We have, John was able to move a whole bunch of things around with his token, but he'll talk about that. I have all my ships set up here going speed 2 with the exception of Patriot Fist moving at speed 3. And objective ship is hard cell number 3.
Okay, for me, speed 2, Motti on to Simon. Speed 2, Interdictor with Tua. And speed 2 is the Advanced Gunnery Venator. I pulled the station in toward me and then moved these obstacles to form kind of a wall.
First activation, round 1. We're going to use the Gazanti. We're going to take a nav. We're going to take it as a token. Should probably put one on my ship. And then we are going to stay at speed 2. And hover right around the asteroid field here.
Interdictor's gonna go. It's revealing to navigate. We're gonna take it as a token. Probably use it later. And we're going to go our speed 2. Right to there.
All right, we're going to activate my objective hard sell. Nav, we're going to take it as a token. And then we are going to move speed 2, and we are going to narrowly avoid this asteroid. And of course that gets moved a little bit, but it's right there.
Motti on the Moon is going to be revealing a navigate, and we're going to jump up to speed 3, landing ourselves right here with some extra clicks.
All right, we're going to activate hard sell number 1. And nav, we're going to use it as the dial, so I want to get the extra click here on the yaw. So we're just going to float this and around like this, staying on the board, because that'd be really funny if, of course, I get off the board at this early.
Venator is revealing a navigate. We're going to take it as a token, and then see where we're going to land. I don't even know what this thing does. Yeah, that seems good. We're going to land ourselves...
Oh, so close to the shield dial.
I know, Victor. But we're good right there.
Patriot Fist, showing a nav. We're going to take it as a token. And moving ahead, speed 3. Like so. Hard sell number 2, nav. We're going to take it as the dial because I do not want to damage myself with the debris fields this early in the game. So I'm not going to land on it. No, I'm good with shield dial. We're going to start here. Hard sell number 1, nav. Take it as a token. And we're going to squeeze right behind this one. Yeah, there we go.
I'm going to spend my first pass token.
Alright, well, see, John has to play that at the most inappropriate time. Actually, probably really good time, but good for him, bad for me. We're going to activate the Gazanti. Nav, I'm going to use it as a dial. We're jumping up to speed 3 because I don't like landing on asteroids. I'm going to take this off for a second. We're going to land right here.
Interdictor's revealing in engineering. We're going to take it as a token. And we're going to do this maneuver, landing us right there.
So we've got a hard sell here. We're going to show nav. We're going to use that as the dial. I have no shots out the side because of obstruction. And then I'm going to fire my front to the front of the interdictor. So 3 dice goes down to 2. They're both red, but I do get Tuuk because, John, you've got some shields. Ooh, got to re-roll the double. I'm going to do a blank. Here's Tuuk. And then I can LTT the blank. And we're going to block. Your brace, take 3.
Okay, we will redirect to the side and spend one of these and exhaust reactive gunneries to shoot you.
Okay. This is number 2.
Okay, we drop the red dice. I have flat guns, so the blue dice go out to long. 2 blues. I leave it how it is.
I'm going to take it.
Okay, 2 damage. I have SW7 ion cannons.
We're going to move now using the dial. I'm going to jump, I think, to speed 3. Yeah. Speed 3.
just gonna get rid of that.
There we go.
I'm going to be spending my second pass token.
And John is now out of pass tokens, but I gotta move. Patriot Fist. Nav. We're gonna use it as the dial. We're gonna move speed 3.
Okay, Simoon has a navigate. We're going to use it, and we're going to be moving ourselves speed 3 to here.
So my final ship is the hard cell number 3. We have a concentrate fire, and we're going to definitely use that as a dial. So I'm going to start by firing out my side to the front of the ISD. 1 red to start. Out of the tray. We're going to try that again. We have a hit. Let's go ahead and Tuuk. Tuuk does that, and then we are going to confire in a red for, let's see, I'm kind of happy with that. Block your salvo. Take 2.
Okay, we will redirect it to my side.
And then front to front. Let's go ahead and give you a raid token now. You can take Confire.
Oh no, it's a Confire.
And then we'll Tuuk you. I'm going to re-roll this with linked. Meh.
Brace it to 2, and I will salvo you.
Mm-hmm.
Salvo is 2 blues and a red into your front. I block your evade and your redirect, and you hold on. I block your redirect. Take 2. I have TD Vader to
Yeah,
set nice.
the heavy turbo lasers.
Yeah.
Take 2, huh? To the front. Get the Venator left.
Correct.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and brace that to 1. Now I gotta move.
You're gonna ram and stay where you're at, I think, regardless of what you do.
Yeah, I'm inclined to agree. Let me just check speed 3 real fast. If I want to give you a really good shot, John, that would work. I think I'm going to take the damage. Hard cell 2 and hard cell 3, taking 1 each.
Okay, so for my Venators revealing to navigate, we will use it. Then I got gunnery teams, or advanced gunnery, twice into the front of this Gozanti. See what happens. It's going to be 2 blues and 2 reds. Really don't have much dice fixing, so it's kind of just how it lies. For block both, take the hit
crit. Well, alright. Shield is the hit. The crit is comm noise. You may reduce my speed by 1 or choose a new command on my top command dial.
So you become speed 2. And then I do it again. For I block your scatter, take 2.
You roll the crit.
Yeah. You explode.
I do. Well, I did not get my HIEs this turn. For this game.
I have to measure. Okay, so we're going to do this maneuver, some turning, and we're going to land ourselves right here.
Start of turn 3. We're going to activate the Patriot Fist with Tuuk. We have a nav. We're going to keep that as a token, dial. And we're going to fire out my side into the front of the... actually, I think I can hit you from my front, couldn't I? Yeah, but I can only hit your...
Side.
No, we're going to go my side to your front. This is medium range. So 3 red dice. Here we go. Okay, we are going to Patriot Fist. And Tuuk. I can... I'm going to prevent the salvo, and I'm going to veteran gunners the whole lot. Brace, LTT, 4.
Okay, I will have to take 4. We will redirect it to this far side. 3 of it, and do that.
Alright, then... I think... we're going to use the dial to drop down to speed 2.
We're going to go with the Venator. It's got a navigate. We're going to use it. So we're going to shoot you twice into the front of this guy. So that's going to be 2 reds, 2 blues, plus 2 blacks, plus 2 blacks because of expanded launch base.
You've been waiting all game to roll this, haven't you?
Pretty much. That was a black dice. What are we looking at right now?
So you currently have 2, 4, 6, 8 damage.
8 damage. We're going to block your brace.
I think that might just almost kill me. We're going to discard, reroll both of the doubles. Alright, took 2 down. I'm going to have to redirect, and we're going to go to my left-hand side.
Yep, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
So 1, 2...
Exact.
3,
Crit.
4, 5, 6. It actually kills it right there, but the crit is a ruptured engine. Doesn't matter. If I didn't ram myself, I would still be alive and force you to make a second shot. Alright, that guy is gone.
Now I'm going to make a front shot against your ship. I think I just got you. If not, then I just go from my side.
Yeah,
it's
this one or this one?
The
objective ship?
Your objective ship.
You've
I think
got
I
me.
have it the side.
Yeah, side you definitely have me.
So that should be medium range, but let's check. Medium. Yep. Okay, here we go. Blue, 2 blues and 2 reds into your front. Both reds jumped out. And with that, we're going to block your brace, and you can have 3.
Reroll one of the crits. Okay. We will redirect to the far side.
XI7s. Not that it matters.
No. 1 and 2.
Okay. And then we're going speed 2. We're going to drop to speed 1, and we're going to double crank to there.
Hello there. We're going to activate my objective ship here, shooting at your objective ship. We're going to start with my front going into your front. 3 reds. I do have a concentrate fire. Probably should have brought that up. using as a dial. Wow. Okay, we're gonna Tuuk.
It does not want to happen.
It really doesn't. LTT. Can't salvo take one.
Okay. Are you doing B2 or are you going to do it on the next one?
I'm going to do it on the next one.
Okay.
Yeah. All right, then I'm going to make my second shot. Second shot is my front to your side. You just can get it in there, so I only get... well, I still get 3 red dice.
You do.
Here we go. Same numbers here. So we got a couple. This is better, John. We've got Tuuk. Problem staying in the dice tray.
4.
4. Let's confire in. And while we're thinking about it, no confire, no nav. So raid with nav. LTT the blank for an accuracy. I'm not going to let you salvo me back. Take 4.
Brace it to 2.
Now I'm currently moving at 3 or 2. Thinking of moving up to 3. No, maybe not. I'm going to be in your front arc of that regardless. I'm going to have to air this one.
That's fine. You shouldn't ram, so whatever you land, that's fine. Cool.
Not enjoying where this is sitting, but...
We're going to go with the Simoon. The Simoon's revealing a Navigate. We're going to use it as a Navigate, because I'm going pretty fast. And we measured it. I just have Ken's front, so we're going to shoot Ken into his front. So that's going to be 2 blues and 5 reds. And that's pretty much how it lies. So, let's see what we can get. Cool.
That might be dead. 2, 4, 6, 7. Maybe not. We'll brace that to 4. And I'm going to... I'll spend the redirect to the other side here. So, 1, 2. I take 2. One of them is a crit, right?
Yes.
It is. Faulty countermeasures. I cannot spend exhausted defense tokens. Fun.
I don't think I have side arc, but if you don't mind checking.
To which? The
other guy. Yeah, no. Okay. Once you put it down, I'm like, yeah, that's definitely no.
This is angles. You can easily see what you got here. Should I expect a ram here?
You should. I'm trying to see. I will be able to move 1 forward. So I ram you and move 1 forward.
Move 1 forward because you might. I think you're good. Yeah, where the shield dial is, you're fine.
There we go.
Alright, so I take a damage, you take a damage. Damage for everyone, Jen. Activating my other hard cell over here. We've got a nav. We're going to use that as the dial. I have this beautiful obstructed shot in front of me going into the front of your Venator. So I'm going to take it. 2 reds, because I have to drop 1. For hit crit, we're going to spend the rocket troopers to give you an engineering raid. I get to Tuuk in another die for my infamous double. So, John, you get to take 3 hits and a crit. I could re-roll that. I really don't want you to salvo me. It's obstructed, though. Do you have flat guns?
Not on this ship. So it would be probably a blue
die. It'd be 1 blue die. I'm not going to do that. Take 4.
Rather have defense tokens. We're going to contain. And we're going to discard the redirect. So, 2. 1.
1 face down. And then I believe everything else I have is obstructed, so I'm going to move.
You are not obstructed at the front of that ISD, I don't think. But it could be angled for me.
Looks obstructed to me, maybe. Yeah, let's throw a laser down. Let's see. Oop, it started to work. Oh, I do have the front.
Definitely not.
No. Good call.
Definitely not obstructed.
Fair game. That's a medium shot. Oh, let's take one red die to the side. Front. Your ISD. For a double.
Martuke it.
Gonna Martuke it. Just realizing why this might be a dumb idea.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, see, now this is... We're at medium range. That's 3 dice you're rolling back at me. It's a free shot. Do I want to fish 4? No, take 4.
Okay, I will erase it. I will redirect it to my side, and I will salvo you.
So you're going to push it to the good side or the other side here?
This side over.
This side, both of them?
Yeah, why not?
1, 2. Okay.
So that leaves it on 1?
That leaves it on 1.
Gosh, I have like 1 everywhere. And then I salvo you red and 2 blues. Cool, block your... brace. And I have XI sevens.
Reroll a crit.
Come on, 3.
Yeah, watch that be there.
No, just 1.
Alright, I will then redirect 1 to the side. Yeah, no, wait, to the rear. Aha! Now I gotta move. So I'm at speed 2. I think, John, I'm going to increase to speed 3. I'm going to do an inside turn, as I see where this game is headed. There we go.
Interdictor is gonna go. It's revealing and engineering. I'm gonna pop 2 shields up on this side over here, and we're going to be moving them from... Actually, I already have all those down there. So we're going to take it from the front and then increase 1. Boom. And then we're going to shoot medium range into the front of your hard cell, advanced gunnery ship. And I have 3 blues and a red, and I need 1 damage to puncture through.
Correct.
You
I'm
can die.
Yeah. Because faulty countermeasures, they cannot spend my exhausted defense tokens. So 1 hit, boom.
And I don't think it matters what I do. I'm going to ram this ship in front of me. I'm just clipping this station, landing back where I'm at.
So the only thing that takes damage is the ISD. We're going to start turn 4 with the hard cell. I'm showing a nav. We'll use it as the dial. And then I've got 1 shot my side to the front of your Venator. I'm going to roll my red because I just want to throw... Wow. I get a blank. I can LTT that for another blank. And you know what? Let's throw a Confire raid on you just because I can.
And I will salvo you.
Yeah, I was kind of expecting that.
1 of each. XI7. Block your evade. And... your redirect. Brace. Because that's your side, right?
Yeah. So I'll spend my redirect 2 to the front.
1. I have XI7.
XI7s. 1 to the front. and I guess 0 there. And then I'm going to get out of dodge. Like so.
Activating the Venator, I'm revealing a Navigate. We're going to toss the Navigate ring with the token, and then we're going to shoot twice into your side.
Mm-hmm.
So that's 2 reds and 2 blues. For
Wow.
block your redirect, take 5. Or evade, you know what I meant.
Yeah, I'm going to brace that to 3. And I'm going to redirect the one of them to the front. And then let's go ahead and salvo you back. We're at medium range.
Yep, so we're red. So there, and then...
And 2 there. Yeah. You have XI 7s.
Yep.
Alright. It's my 1 red die. For nothing, but I can link turbo laser towers in. For a crit.
I take it. And then we're going to do the same thing again. Hopefully we get just as good. Doubt it, but it would be fun. Here we go.
Well, you had the double that jumped out.
Take 3.
Reroll a crit.
Accuracy, take 2.
I am going to spend the salvo to hit you. I'm going to lose a shield and take 1 hit. Salvo is 1 red for a crit.
I take it. And then we're going to be maneuvering. Like so, I will probably be taking an asteroid. Oh no, it's an asteroid, Ken.
And let's see how mean the crit is.
Blinded Gunders can't spend accuracies.
I can live with that. Patriot Fist. Nav. We're going to use it as the dial. We have a long-range shot obstructed into the side of the Venator. Wish it was the front. Here we go. 2 reds to start. Pretty good. Patriot Fist. I get 2 blues.
Is there anything else, or are you just leaving how it is?
I'm thinking what I'm going to do, because you get what? 1 die back at me with salvo?
Yeah, but it's obstructed.
I'm going to leave it. Take 5-ish.
Brace it to 3. Take 3.
And that's my shot. I'm going to use the dial to kick into speed 3. Landing me there.
Going with the interdictor, it's got an engineering. We're going to use it, and we're going to spend the token to get 8, and we're going to put 2 on the front and 2 back on this side, and then we're going to move forward, ram, stay right where I'm at, heal off, so the ISD takes a hit. ISD is revealing a navigate. We're going to use it as a dial. We're going to drop to speed 2, adding a click, and seeing if we can land. Can I land? Oh no! Hold on. Actually, that lands.
Yes.
Does it land on an asteroid?
It does land on an asteroid.
Oh, how horrible!
So this was pushed a little bit, but because when you angled yourself correctly, you would land. So we're good.
Okay, so I take a crit. Crit is point defense. I can't attack squadrons.
Well, I don't think that's a problem this game.
I don't think so either.
We're going to start with the hard sell. I have a concentrate fire. We're going to use that as the dial. I have one shot my side to the front of the Venator. We get a red die. We are medium range. Okay, we show that. Let's go ahead and throw another navigate raid on you. No shield, so I can't Tuuk, but I can con fire in a red. No salvo, take one.
I take one.
Bring you to 6. Now I have to move. Avoid the debris field. Okay, now over here.
ISD is going to go. It's revealing a navigate. We will use it. And we're going to shoot Ken into his side at long range with the Simoon's 5 red dice as they lie with excise 7. 4 block your evade, and you can have 3 damage.
Race 2. Redirect 1 to the front, and then I will take 1.
And then I'm going to do this.
We are activating the Rakusen. Rakusen is showing a nav. We'll use that as the dial, and we'll use it later. I'm in this kind of fun spot where I don't really want to get salvoed back, but John has given me such a juicy shot. I'm going to take it anyways, so anyone that's groaning going, no! Well, too bad. So, okay, so we're going to start 3 reds and 2 blacks because of rapid reload.
Oh, jeez.
Okay, and we're going to Tuuk in. I'm going to link.
8.
See, I'm sitting here right now. That's a guaranteed 1 crit.
Yep.
And then you're salvo me back. Or I can veteran gunners the whole thing, hoping for an accuracy. I don't feel that lucky, so let's go ahead and leave it where it's at. Take the 8.
Brace. 4.
4.
Redirect. Far side. Salvo.
Yep. So 1, 2, 3. The crit is.
Discard all your command tokens. You can't have 2 command tokens. So that means I can get rid of the raid, right?
Right.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah. About that. Okay, salvo time. It's going to be 2 blues and a red. Right into you. And we will change this one to a crit with DBY.
Reroll the red crit.
Double it.
Okay. And you're going to shoot it next turn. Do I still have a shield on the front and or rear?
Front has 1, rear has 2.
Alright, I'm going to go ahead and redirect 1 to the front. And then I will take a crit and a hit. Crit is shield failure, so you may choose 2 of my hull zones, and they lose 1 shield each.
Those are going to be your rear and your side. Whew,
Should have
stressful.
done it. Okay, I guess I'm moving now, huh?
You are.
Do this.
Okay.
Staying at speed 3. There we are.
Venator is going to be discarding its navigate to get rid of all these things. Then I'm going to take 2 long-range shots into you with 2 red dice. Here we go. First attack. Take 3.
Cool. We're long
into your
range.
side.
Into the side. Cancel the double, please. And I think I'm going to redirect that to the front.
2 more red dice.
You have to do it again.
Take 2.
We will brace that to 1 and take it.
Yep. Interdictor is going to go. It's going to be revealing an engineering. We're going to drop 2 shields off the front, regaining 1 to move 2 shields over to the front of this ISD. I have no shots because it's just obstructed. And then we're going to go speed 2 and land, if that doesn't move, right there.
Turn 6. Tuuk has decided he sees what's going on here, and he is just going to run. So we have a navigate dial that we're going to use. We're going to stay at speed 3. We're going to do this funky maneuver here. I believe we're going to stay on the board. And I have 1 ship that is safe.
Venator, because I need to kill you, I just did it for the last turn if I survived. Confire. And I can't spend accuracies because of blinded gunners, so I don't think I'm going to kill you. That's going to be 2 blues and 2 reds. Here we go. XI7s. There's no chance. Or take 3.
There's 1. I'm going to brace it also, so that's 2. 1. 2.
Okay, next shot. See what happens. Cool, and then we're going to confire in a blue dice. Take that.
Okay, so we brace that down to 2.
There is
Or
way more
3.
damage to that.
I'm sorry. I'm going to get rid of 2 when I brace. We'll redirect to the front. So that's still taking then 2 damage, I believe, correct? Or to the rear, because I have shields. So I'm taking 2. 1, 2. I got a crit in there. So that potentially could be 3, which I will survive with, but then you could try to ram me. You know what, John? Reroll both crits. Okay, so we brace
one
to
less
2.
damage.
I'm going to redirect 1 to the rear. So there's 1. Still a crit. The crit being comms noise, so you can reduce my speed by 1 or choose a new command on my top dial.
Squadrons.
Okay, squadrons it is.
And then we move my 2. And I believe that will ram you.
Yes, that should.
And then I go down to 1. Bam.
So I will take another damage, as will you.
Squadrons!
I got squadrons.
And then you just move it.
I'm just going to move it. So, you know, speed 3, I can just stay on the board going straight. We're pretty much going to be right here. And the next turn, I will use reinforced blast doors.
Yeah, well, no more next turn. That's the end of the game. Okay, we're back. So we have to decide, who was white whale hunting? Were you hunting my white whales because I had the white ships, or is it me desperately always trying to kill this stupid PF fleet that's me hunting the white whale?
I think clearly, in this case, Moby Dick wound up eating a lot more ships than he did in the novel. But I think in this case, it's kind of a combination of both. I was really trying hard to take down the Venator, and I think when we took a look at it, you had no shields on the front or sides of it. I took more than half the shields off the ISD. Granted, most of the internal damage you had on the ISD and the Venator were rams and asteroids and things like that, but I got some good solid hits in there. And honestly, the biggest one was the blinded gunners.
If I didn't have blinded, you were 100% dead.
I think you would have 100%, yes, you would have taken out the hard cell. So as it stands, I got 2 ships away, which I'm going to just declare that as a victory for me from a moral standpoint. But when you take a look at the fleets, I got lucky because I was able to really move my ships quickly, and that's, I think, why I was able to survive. We were talking this a little bit off camera, so I'm not going to go too far into it. Let you talk a little bit. But Patriot Fist in particular and its ability to be used, specifically you're either going around the edges or jumping in to do that combat. So John, I'd love to hear your comments on that.
So Patriot Fist, it either needs to, I'm not an expert at it, but you can skirt the side, right? Mm-hmm. But when you have someone waiting for you to skirt the side, then it's like, okay, cool, I can skirt this guy, and then I'm going to eat lots of fire. And the other option is to move it through the middle and try to do as much damage as you go through. But then it has the chance of blowing up, and as you saw, you got one good attack on it,
yep,
and then you were gone.
Yep.
So is it worth it then to get that one good attack and then peace out? Against my fleet, no, because I have Motti and all this extra hull and stuff like that. That's not going to kill anything. So you have to go into it, but then it's here's salvo
that would have
on
been
salvo
a death
on salvo.
Sentence if I drove Patriot Fist right in. Part of what I wanted to try with my fleet design here was Patriot Fist and having the rapid reload to get the extra black die on the sides.
If someone tries to get in close to you.
Correct. Which against this fleet, and again, we designed these fleets ahead of time, not knowing what we're going to be facing, and then we take a look what are going to be the interesting matchups. And, this fleet might actually work better against another opponent. This one, you had a heavy-duty fleet, but I chose correctly in terms of objectives.
I would think so, too. Also to note, this isn't a TF fleet, but you brought the
B-2 bombers.
And it helped you because that one turn that you had, I couldn't nav.
Yes.
I was ideally trying to get into close range and then pushing that, and it kept me from doing that because everything was rated.
Yeah, actually, I think the original idea that I had with this fleet was it was going to be a TF fleet. Changed it into a Tuuk fleet. My thought was, well, if we keep the B-2 bombers, maybe I could just get that extra damage and then constantly be raiding with repairs so that you can't regain the shields that I'm taking away. That was my thought. Kind of worked. Kind of didn't. But, I mean, yeah, the one raid, preventing you from moving, and then the blinded gunner's crit is pretty much what kept this as the score that it was. Plus, let's be honest, John really likes throwing as many dice as he can.
I'm disappointed you only let me do it once. I straight out killed the ship, but I only did it once. So, also, if you let me take that second shot, the game would have ended earlier, because then I wouldn't have been trying to chase down a hard sell for 3 turns, but Ken decided he just really wanted to keep playing the game.
Sorry, but you guys probably enjoyed watching that, wondering how quick is John going to...
Watch us both struggling.
Yeah, so we have to have an episode in there where we do that. So final score, I got 0. John, 230 points. That puts it to an 8-3. And the reason it's an 8-3 is because I chose the advanced gunnery, which added the 52 points, so those would have been 7-4.
Which switched it from a 7-4 over.
But contested outpost, figure probably would have been about the same, add another 120 points, so good for me. And then if we took Solar Corona, every time I blocked your salvo...
you would have been taking 3 dice.
Yes. So, honestly, best I could probably do, given here. You have any other thoughts on the game, John? Other than your pass tokens, which really helped you out.
Yeah. I think that leads us into what we're going to do for our question.
So, John, my thought here on the question was you got to use pass tokens this turn, and in prior games, sometimes you're just using them at the wrong time. This time, John used them to such great effect totally destroyed an entire turn of my shooting. So question for you guys at home. When you have pass tokens, what makes you decide when to use them and how you want to use them? Is it to be able to maneuver your ships or to completely deprive the opponent or a combination of both? We're curious to see how you guys play.
Also throw in there, most of the time I forget to do them, and especially when it's like you have multiple ones and you have to like go back and forth, making sure as second player you pass that first turn without going to activation, so then it manages out. Because I've done that before, and then it's like, oh, so I spend all my pass tokens and then I still get shot. So got to be careful with that.
All right, make sure to enter in your comments down below so that you can be entered into our contest.
Okay, so big shout out and thank you to all of our Patreon members. If you would like to find out more information, there's a link down below.
All right, thanks so much for watching. We really appreciate it. And until next time, I'm Ken.
I'm John.
This is Ion Radio.